Awaken Chaos Era video. So in today's video, I'll be talking about leader ability, or also known as aura in other games such as like Raid Shadow Legends. So basically this leader ability is a new feature that was introduced yesterday to enable the players in a game to allow them to take on more difficult challenges such as like the Rift of Chaos, as well as boosting our heroes' damage output to deal even better score for the guild boss, and also help us achieve higher floors in the guild versus environment. And this leader ability applies to several areas in the game, which includes like the arena, guild, dungeons, as well as all battles. So in this video, I'll be covering how do we identify which hero has this leader ability or the aura ability, then which heroes impact in which area in the game, because not all heroes that has the leader ability applies to all areas in the game. It may be apply for certain area in the game, and we need to take note of that. Otherwise, you'll not benefit from that leader ability. And also I'll go on about what stats does the leader ability boost, and how do we synergize the leader ability with the team members to increase our team offensive and defensive capabilities. Without further ado, let's get started. So how do we see this aura skill? Basically, this aura skill or the leadership skill is only present only in a few heroes. So let me try to find a hero to demonstrate this. So let's say I selected Boolean here. And as you can see here, under the abilities, right, it states that there's a leader ability, which says that in dungeon battles, all team members' attack is increased by 20%. So this is one of the leader ability that Boolean has. So I've already checked out all of the heroes in the Awaken Chaos Era, and I've already listed them down inside an Excel spreadsheet. So I think there are 4 areas that the leadership or the aura skill is applicable. One is the dungeon, then second one would be the guild. As you can see here, for like Abaddon, the leader ability in guild battles, all team members' attack is increased by 20%. So this is one. And then there's also another one that is applicable to all areas in the game. Let's say if I selected CC here, this one is leader ability. All team members' attack is increased by 10%. So this is another one. Then let's try to find. Okay. The Imogen is also same. It's for all areas in the game. All team members' critical damage is increased by 20%. And let me find another one which is for Arena. So for Arena, let's select Gyronal here. So if you see Gyronal's leader ability, this one states as in PvP battles, all team members' attack is increased by 20%. Alright, so how do we determine whether the particular aura or the leader ability is applicable in that particular area? There's one very easy way to find out. So let's say if I were to go to adventure, let's say adventure here, I click battle. And as you notice here, right, this is the leader slot. The leader slot is located at the top right hand corner of the screen here, which currently my Rosalie is taking the place. So what I do is I just remove her from the spot, then select one person here. So as you notice, right, when I put a hero that has the leader ability, it will show in color. Like in dungeon battles, all team members' critical rate is increased by 20%. If you want to know whether that aura or leader ability does not work, it'll be grayed out. So let me find a hero like Garno, which is only applicable for arena or PvP. So as you can see here, right, when I selected Garno in the leadership or leader ability spot, it states that in PvP battles, all team members' attack is increased by 20%, but it is grayed out, which means it's not activated for the particular area. Alright, so that's one way to find out whether that leader ability is working for that area. Alright, so let me show you the Excel spreadsheet to see the summary of all of the heroes in the game. Alright, here is the summary of the areas that are currently available right now for the leader ability or the aura ability. So there are four types. One is all battles, dungeon, arena, as well as guild. So what it means by all battles refers to all areas which includes dungeon, arena, and guild, but it does not apply for real-time arena. Then for dungeon, it's applicable for all areas in the game except arena as well as guild. This includes the Rift of Chaos, the No Man's Land dungeon, Arcane Dominator dungeon, Void Tower, Bounty Hunt, Endless Trial, Adventure, except Real-Time Arena. And for arena, this one is referring to the PvP, player versus player. And this arena only is applicable for arena 1 versus 1 and arena 3 versus 3. And finally for guild, this one is referring to the guild boss that we farm the guild boss for the gears as well as for the mastery books, the pages, as well as the guild refers to the guild versus environment, or also known as GVE or Ruins of Gods. And in future, it will be also applicable to guild versus guild, GVG, and yeah, and except for RTA. So currently, the reason why the developers set it to not apply to real-time arena is because it will make it too unbalanced with the modification of the hero stats. Alright, so these are the 4 areas. So let me show you the list of heroes under each of these areas. Alright, starting the first one will be the arena. So currently, there's around about 3, 6, 9 heroes that is able to provide arena boosts. And those heroes are like Garuno. Garuno is from the Holy Light Empire legendary hero that provides 20% attack boost. And followed by Ruzak. Ruzak is an epic hero from Crisis faction. He provides 15% attack in arena. Then we have Nicholas, the light legendary hero from last year. He provides 20% attack stats for arena. So as you can see here, right, from the pattern here, the highest stats that it can provide would be 20% attack. And then we also have Darken Nicholas, who is the dark version of the light Nicholas. He also provides 20% attack. We have Vance, an epic hero from last year. He provides 20% critical damage in the arena. Then we also have Carl, which is very... You can see that this guy is very seldomly seen in the arena defense. He's from the last year faction epic hero. He provides 20% critical damage. Then we have Jabez from Soul Plunders, epic hero. He provides 15% attack. Divine Yolanda from Free Cities. She's a legendary hero that provides 20% attack. And finally, Dark Dragon Ashrina from the Dragon Scale Marsh. She provides 25% critical damage for arena only. Alright, so let's check out the ones for all battles. I'll use this filter to simplify it. And now you can see that there's only 5 heroes that is able to provide aura boost for all battles. The first one will be Urion from Holy Light Empire. He only provides 15% attack. Then there's Doomweaver Valeria from the last year faction. So this legendary provides 15% attack for all battles. Then we have Beanstrikes, who is very commonly used in arena and some areas in the game. And this Sylvan Woodlands epic hero provides 50% critical damage. And followed by Sissy, an elite hero from Sylvan Woodlands, provide 10% attack. And this one can pair well with Rosalie if you want to maximize her damage output. And finally, we have Imogen, the legendary hero from the Free Cities. He provides critical damage 20% for all battles. And wait, let me do a double check. I think it's 25%. Let me do a quick check here. Yeah, it's 20%. So it's quite standard, around about 15, 10, and 20. And finally, let's check out the dungeons. So for dungeons, we have around about 3, 6, 9 heroes. And these are some of them are very common heroes that are used for speed farming the dungeon, like the Rachel from the Holy Light Empire. She provides 25% critical damage, and she's mainly used for Queen of Tides speed farming. Then we have Connor, an elite hero from the Holy Light Empire. He provides 20% critical damage. And He's mainly used for adventure and maybe early game Roaring Topa. Next, we have Daphne, an epic hero from last year faction. She provides 10% critical damage, and she's mainly used for Ash Magistra. So if you need a strong supporter hero to do some damage, then you can use Daphne in speed farming the Ash Magistra along with Natalia, William, and another single target damage dealer such as like who's that girl? The girl with the guns one, the dual guns. Then we have Bullion. She's a legendary free cities hero that provides 20% attack. It's mainly used for the Queen of Tides speed farming. Then we also have Zachary. He's one of the adventure epic heroes that was provided for free when you complete the adventure storyline. So this free cities epic hero provides 15% attack. I mainly use him for early to mid game adventure speed farming along with Hitoshi. So he pairs really well in speed farming those areas in the game. And we have Bella, legendary from the Visitors by Sea. She provides 25% critical damage for dungeons, and you can use her to speed farm the Roaring Topa. Then we have Pluto from the legendary from Visitors by Sea. He provides 20% attack for dungeons. He's mainly used for speed farming Ash Magistra. Then we have Poros, another legendary hero from the Visitors by Sea. He provides 25% critical damage, something similar to Bela. And you can use Poros if you have A5 Poros, right? Ascension 5 Poros. Then you can use him to speed farm the Rift of Chaos, the Lava Colossus. Or you can use him in speed farming the Ash Magistra. And finally, we have Hitoshi, an epic hero that you can get him by completing the 7 days storyline. And he provides 15% attack for dungeons. So he's mainly used in many areas in the game, especially for speed farming adventure, endless trial, and as well as the Queen of Tides to clear out the mobs. Alright, so these are the heroes that you can use to speed farm these dungeons. Most of them are really good. Next would be the heroes for the guild. So currently there's only 6 heroes in the game that can provide boosts for guild. The first one is starting with Scarlet. She can be purchased from the shop or in exchange for some guild tokens. And then she's an epic hero from last year faction. She provides 15% attack. And she's mainly used for guild boss. And you can also use her in the Bane of Wrath. Bane Wraith speed farming dungeon to farm the wood hero skills. Then we have Mara Shadowblood, a dark hero from last year faction. She provides 15% attack. She's mainly used for guild boss and also for speed farming those dungeons such as like the Wish of the Wind. Next we have Abaddon. He's a legendary hero from the Soul Plunders. It's mainly used for the guild boss to deal massive amount of damage. Once you give him, once you inflict sufficient debuff on the boss, then he'll be always able to reset his ultimate skill cooldown. And then he's also can be used for the guild versus environment by pairing him with like Bachelet and Philida. Next on the list would be Raven. She's an elite hero from Soul Plunders as well. She provides 20% critical damage. And she's mainly used for a guild boss to pair with Eren so that she can reset her ultimate skill quickly. And she's also mainly she can be used for guild versus environment to deal massive amount of damage, something similar to Abaddon. Then we have the Blade specialist, who is Buckley. He's a legendary hero from the Titan Island that provides 20% attack. And he pairs really well with heroes that provide bleed, like Scarlet, Mikasa, Eren. And he can also pair very well with Vengeful Hassel. And last but not least, we got Mikasa, a legendary hero from the Travelers from Afar. She provides 25% critical damage. And she can be used for inside the bleed team by pairing her with a Scarlet, Buckley, as well as Eren. So these are the areas that you can use these heroes to maximize your damage potential for your guild boss, as well as for the guild versus environment teams. Alright, so let me show you the areas that I have optimized my team to take advantage of this leader ability or the aura ability from these heroes, starting off with the guild. So as you can see here, there's a banker battle here. I have yet to use any keys here. And currently these are my two teams. Team A consists of Maran Shadowblood, Shane, Jacob, as well as Bulin. Then for Team B, I have Abaddon, Bachelor, Aaron, as well as Philida. So as you notice, right, both of these team have the hero which who has this leader ability. So Maran Shadowblood provides 15% attack to all team members for guild battles, which includes this guild boss. And then for Team B, Abaddon provides a 20% attack for all team members. Right. So you also need to take note about how this leader ability will synergize with your heroes. So as you notice here, right, my team B consists of Abaddon, Bachelor, Aaron, as well as Philida. So this one is mainly a ignite team that deals damage based on their attack stats. So the ignite will deal damage based on the attack stats of my heroes. So it will be better for them to have more attack stats rather than critical damage. So you deal even more damage in the long run. So this is one way to fully utilize the leader ability. For Maria Shadowblood, currently she is the only one that has the leader ability that applies for guild boss. We also have Bullion that can increase the attack, but it's only mainly for dungeons. So you need to also take note not to use the wrong hero for the wrong spot. So what if I use Bullion in the leader ability? You'll show it in gray, which means that it will not be activated when the battle has started. So this is the incorrect way of putting it. And in order to correct it, you need to remove the particular hero from the leader spot, then put in the hero in the right spot here, as what I'm showing right now. So this is one way to maximize your damage output for your team A as well as team B. Alright, so that's for the guild. Currently, the Ruins of God is not open yet. It'll be open in 5 days and 18 hours at the point of this video recording. So I can't really show. But let me show you something interesting that the Ace developers have not mentioned yet. They have they have introduced an epic hero book, epic mastery book, as the reward for the next guild versus environment. So starting on floor 3. Okay, starting on floor, you see floor 2, right? Floor 2, there's no epic mastery pages at all. Then starting from floor 3, they reward us with this epic mastery matrix, which you use to form epic mastery book. So from floor 3, floor 4, you also have this one. Floor 5, starting on floor 5, you got one fully epic mastery book here. Okay, and then for floor 6, you will start to get this legendary mastery matrix, which we will use to form a legendary mastery book. For floor 7, so the same. Floor 8, floor 9, floor 10. Currently my guild is able to manage to get until floor 10. But the most interesting one would be floor 11, where we get a full legendary mastery book. So with the help of this leader ability, I think we'll be able to achieve floor 11 is much more easily compared to previous one. So this is something that I want to slot in to let you guys know that the rewards has been changed for the Ruins of Gods. And yeah, so that's for the guild. So let's check out for the adventure. So for adventure, you can also optimize your team. Let's say currently this is my team, which is not really optimized. What I'll do is I know that Hitoshi will bring in increased attack, so I'll just move him in the right spot. So my team here will be able to deal even more damage in the long run. Okay, and also do take note that you need to also update your squads for your adventure, guild, arena as well, so that they will also benefit from the leader spot. So for like this one, it's not really optimized. I think yeah, the one from the most left hand corner slot is the one that is the leader. So you need to take note. For the first 3 slots, they're okay because Hydrisia provides critical rate. But if you build your heroes with 100% critical rate, it doesn't really benefit. So might as well move Hitoshi to Hydrisia spot. Akari and Hitoshi provide the same attack stat boost for dungeon areas, which still is okay. So this is one way you can optimize your team here. So this is for adventure, and then for combat. For combat, right, you can also set up your defensive team to benefit from the leader slot. So as you can see here, my arena defense team, I have Corrupt Aura on the leader spot. So all team members' health is increased by 10%. For the other heroes, right, they do not really have any good leader abilities. That's why I just put Corrupt Aura in this slot here. So do take note to boost up your defensive capabilities here. And then if you want to do like a battle, do a battle against maybe like this person. So as you can see here, right, my Light Nicholas is on the leader spot. So I'll benefit, my heroes here will benefit an additional 20% attack for arena PvP battles. For other heroes, right, they do not provide any good leader ability for arena. So as you can see here, right, Joseph only provides in dungeon. That's why it looks disabled. So you need to put the right one that shows in cyan color here. So that's for arena. For 3 versus 3 arena, it's also the same. So if you were to hit here and check, currently I don't have any key, but it's basically the same thing. You'll show three teams, and 3 teams will have something similar to this. TBI, yeah, correct. So let's say, assuming this is the battle window, then you can put the heroes in the leader spot. Like for this one, let's remove this guy and filter for the hero that I know that provides arena boost, like this guy like Nicholas. In PvP, all team members' attack is increased by 20%. Then I can have, if you do not have PvP heroes, right, you can use heroes that provide in all areas in the game, like this one, Imogen. All team members' critical damage is increased by 20%. The same goes with like CC, the elite hero. All team members' attack is increased by 10%. So these are the ones that's shown in green color or cyan color, which shows it's activated. Alright, so that's basically it for the team arena. And yeah. Okay, let's check out the dungeons. So for dungeon, they're also the same. You can also take advantage of this leader ability in the faction challenge, like this Bloodthirst Bad Wolf. Let's click enter. You can try to find a hero like this one. Like Blackhorn, in dungeons battles, all team members' health is increased by 15%. This one is for arena, so it doesn't really activate. So might as well put Blackhorn in this leader spot here. The same goes with the regular battles in the each faction, like Sylvan Woodlands. This one, I'm selecting Bean Strikes in the leader spot. In dungeon battles, all team members' critical rate is increased by 50%. But this one is not really useful if all of your damage dealers have already 100% crit crap. For Miteja, she only applies for PvP. Cyrus does not have any ability here. For Thor, it's only applicable for arena. So that's why I use Bean Strikes in this leader spot. Okay, that's for the chosen faction challenge. And you can also benefit from Bounty Hunt. Bounty Hunt, you need heroes in the who can provide dungeon leader ability. Like let's say for Hector, I'm selecting CC here to pair up with Rosalie. And Savannah is to boost Rosalie damage up. So this one, all team members' attack is increased by 10% here. That's for the Bounty Hunt. For Elistra, I've already completed. Basically, it's the same thing like Adventure. For Void Tower, you can also benefit from this. You just select your team. For now, I'm selecting Hitoshi in the leader spot. So for Void Tower, right, it's considered as a dungeon, although we cannot really like farm it in the background, but it's considered as a dungeon since it's not, yeah, this is a place where we can farm like monthly rewards from this here, from this Void Tower rewards here. Alright, so that's basically it for the Void Tower. And then what else? Same goes with No Man's Land Dungeon. Can benefit from this. Seems like all my heroes are missing. We can use Charles here. Charles is to crowd control this flame lizard. In dungeon, all team members' defense is increased by 50%. So Charles, instead of providing attack percentage or critical damage, he provides defense to increase his survivability as well as boosting up his damage because he deals damage based on his defense stats. Okay, that's for the No Man's Land dungeon. I think that's basically. Oh yeah, and also right, currently there's a Jelly Madness, and usually what I'll do is I select Hitoshi here, and he benefits from this 15% attack. So for early to mid game players, right, if you don't have sufficient attack, you can benefit from this leader ability here for an additional 50% attack to make it easier for you to defeat these minions here. Same goal with Gold Madness. And finally, we got the Arcane Dungeon here, the Party of 3. So Party of 3, right, you do not use heroes from Arena, but you use heroes that provides heroes with a dungeon or all areas or all battles leader ability. So for instance, right, like this one, I select like this guy, Imogen. All team members' critical damage is increased by 20%. If I were to use Arena hero like Nicholas, right, it doesn't work. So Arcane Dungeon, you need to use dungeon heroes or heroes with all that can apply for all battles. So do take note about this. Right, finally, we have the Rift of Chaos, the endgame content that was released in the game for endgame players to farm better gears. And currently, this Rift of Chaos is located here. And currently, we have 3 dungeons, Earthen Titan, Arctic Goliath, and Lava Colossus. So currently, with the nerf of Rift of Chaos, it makes it easy for most endgame players. But except for me, I do not have my heroes fully booked. So that's why I only managed to clear stage 5 after the nerf of this Rift of Chaos. For stage 6 and above, you need your other supporter heroes to be booked in order to increase their survivability. So let me show you the stage 5 team. So currently I'm basically using the same team, but with the brand in the leader spot to benefit from this 20% defense increase. So my squishy heroes such as Thomas can survive longer in the battle. And then for the Arctic Goliath, I only managed to complete stage 4 on manual mode after the boss has been nerfed. Previously, I only managed to do like stage 1 and 2. Now I'm able to complete stage 4 on manual mode. So for Arctic Goliath, I have Black Hole in the leader spot to improve the health of heroes by 15%. This synergizes really well with Jonathan's because the more health that Jonathan has, the bigger or larger shield that he can generate through his trait. Each time he receives the AoE attack from the boss. So this will protect my target hero, who is Ganjilo, who is soaking up most of the single target damage attacked by the boss here. And finally, we have the Lava Colossus. I managed to complete for stage 4 after the nerf. For stage 4, I'm basically using the same supporter hero, who is Blackhorn, Jonathan, and Hackgreen. But the damage dealer will be different, who is Grayson. Grayson is to remove the positive effect from the boss. And Bucky is my primary damage dealer to take down the boss here, because he is able to ignore the enemy's defense, which allows him to do massive amount of single target damage here. The reason why I put Blackhorn in the leader spot, because as the same reason, to generate a larger AoE shield from Jonathan's trait. So that's how I maximize fully utilize the leader ability to improve my hero survivability in this Rift of Chaos dungeon. Right, so that's the end of my video covering the leader ability, or also known as the aura, in Awaken Chaos Era. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions, and if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can click on the subscribe button as well as ringing the notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new video on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!